Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars at Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. The Jaguars will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Jean-Pierre. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
From the gun, the ground game. Runs through the tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. North Texas in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A little screen to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, limiting his carries.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to fire deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. North Texas will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense has the ball for the first time. When you have a weapon like this on the outside and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great. Yeah,
normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though, has got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting back there.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the pass hits, picked off. Oh, he was hoping for the pick six. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Oh, what a missed opportunity for that interception. Yes, again, though he gets the pass breakup, he had a chance to finish things off, and he really didn't get it done. But there's a reason he plays defense. You know, they put the guys on offense that can actually catch.
He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. So they'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. Second and long from the 19. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Unloads it left. And that one's incomplete. So the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted, messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. North Texas in the hurry up. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking left. Fires into traffic, picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give out of the gun. Not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and the QB decided to take it himself. He got a little bit of pressure, you can see, and decided to take off, scramble, and couldn't get the 1st down. And now it's 4th down decision time. No matter where it is on the field or what the distance is, you know there's a chance. We still might go for it.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. 1st down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. A lot of urgency for this offense. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
On second down, looking again to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
He makes the catch. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Jaguars want to move quickly.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. First down to start the drive after the break. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He wants to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Tackled, but he has a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires left. He makes a grab. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt you. And you saw it right there on the crossing.
And they're able to get him on the ground. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Manuel. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. North Texas in the hurry up. They'll try the right side. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? They'll run play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, North Texas. That was just as simple as playing catch and warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. And I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script. And you saw it on that one. First down, they dial up the pass play. You're not able to get him on the ground. And now they've gotten another first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Jaguars have taken it inside the 20. From the shotgun, the inside give. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Alabama. The AT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading
Ball in the air, intercepted! Into the spin cycle and forward. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered in.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Oh, he missed it. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Herrera. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. He did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
Looking to throw on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Some misdirection with the counter. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He's going to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Mobile.
And the Jaguars will boot it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for space, it's Wilkins. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Just having these two bounce off of him like popcorn. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Throws to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Jaguars are in the red zone. They'll go with a direct snap. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Getting some heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they regain the lead. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. 14. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
North Texas in the hurry up. From the gun. Give on the inside. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Here comes the option. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. North Texas will have to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Jaguars will punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable with that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Trying play action. Hit as he throws. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking for more room. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Jaguars. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6.
North Texas, 14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Manuel. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Offense getting set for 1st down. The give to the tailback. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. North Texas in the hurry up.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Oh, he makes the catch. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And that is a big hit, and that's a hit that I'm going, listen, if I'm the OC, I'm the head coach, I don't want to take many of those. I want to run the RPOs, and I want to run my quarterback. But, Palmer, I got to understand the difference between the critical situations when I want him to take hits and the other times when I want him to take a slide.
Yeah, you got to live to play another day. If you're this quarterback right now, you know this defense, their eyes are lighting up every time they see you take off and run. They know they're going to get those opportunities to try to put you down. You've got to slide. You've got to try to get out of bounds. You've got to really try to save yourself because this team needs you if they're going to win the game.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
The corners are walked up tight. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
21.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
And he's running in the open. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. The Jaguars are on the move. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Snap it to the back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama. On to attempt the try. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
South Alabama, 31. North Texas, 21.
Coming out with it, it's Manuel. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. open this drive with a pass. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Jaguars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
21.
He'll bring it out. It's Manuel. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over, and this coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to fire on second down. Got him downfield. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, North Texas.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the...
Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, South Alabama. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jean-Pierre. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Nothing but green ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Okay, you have a 2-score advantage here, so while you want to be aggressive, David, don't hand them a cheat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He'll take another shot here. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll throw it on 1st down. Going for it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And with that turnover, we come to the close of this game. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today.